Hi, this is Mel. I hope all of you are doing awesome. Today I'm going to do another ghost story, and this is a true ghost story. So, the story name is The Pizza Guy. All the stories are written by me and read by me. So, there was a big home on the corner of the 12th Street near Remy's home. And there was a huge home, and this home was in the corner of the 12th Street. And Remy always saw, Remy was a girl, and she always saw on that big home at the third floor there was a very pretty lady, and this lady was very pretty, elegant, but yet there was some deep, dark sadness about her entire appearance. Like she looked sad while standing on the balcony. But there was a rumor that Mr. Sengupta, the owner of that big house, was a famous businessman, and he owned that house. Him and his wife, and they had only one son named Rahul. Since they were very wealthy, they gave their son the best education, and he went to London to do his MBA degree. And now he was going to come back and take over his dad's business and the house. And he used to get allowance from dad to do anything that he wanted to do since he didn't work. So he was living in London and going to school. And while he was living in London, he had a girlfriend and he was very close to her. But he knew his parents will not get him married with her. And he talked about her with his mother a few times, and mother said, well, you know, dear, your dad is never going to agree to that. And if you do marry this lady who is not from our Indian culture, since we strictly believe on the culture and bringing somebody similar to our culture and religion, then he will probably not give you any business or money or house because, you know, he's very angry man. So Rahul knew that his dad is never going to accept that. So he just stayed with that lady, Diana, her name. He stayed with her, just they were living together as boyfriend, girlfriend, and they did not actually get married. But in the meantime, Rahul's dad, he found a beautiful bride for Rahul, and they thought this is a good decision because in order to bring Rahul from London, if they get him married to a beautiful girl, then he might just come back and stay and forget all about Diana. So the marriage was fixed by Rahul's mom and dad, and then Rahul came to get married. He didn't have a choice. His dad was very angry, and he must do whatever his dad says, or his dad is not going to give him the business or money or the house. So he had to do it. And after he got married, then his dad made an agreement that he will only give him the asset, property, money, business if he gives him a grandchild, daughter or son, either way, a grandchild. So Rahul now is in another big trouble after he get married to give a grandchild. So then, after he stayed with his parents and his new bride after 6 months, and then he left for London again. In the meantime, Rahul's best friend Ashok, he was also living in London, and it seems like he informed everything to Diana, and Diana was quite upset to this that Rahul not only got married, he's planning to have a baby with this new bride, otherwise his dad will not give him anything. So she was very hurt, and then she was planning to leave him, but Rahul returned actually after marriage. He stayed about like 2 months with his parents, and then he left for his class and his studies, and then his bride stayed with the parents. As she used to feel very sad because her husband really didn't love her, didn't like her, even though she was extremely beautiful. So but her in-laws were really good. So she had everything except the husband, and she was allowed to get any kind of food, eat, enjoy. So she used to order pizza quite often. So pizza delivery person used to come there quite often. And she was allowed to order any kind of food, go to market, have fun, live a good life. And the meantime, after 6 months of the marriage, Rahul parents called him again because this time they had a good news. His wife Remy is pregnant, and she was going to give a. She was pregnant about 6 months by now. So Rahul had to come because his parents wanted him to come for a few weeks or a month. So Rahul came for a month, and throughout this entire month, he kept fighting with Remy, saying he doesn't like her. He married her because of his mom and dad, like this. So they were fighting, but Remy didn't fight. She used to be sad, but Rahul was fighting with her daily, and she felt really bad. So one day they were fighting, and by this time, Diana was very upset because Rahul kept leaving and going to his wife. So she broke up with Rahul, and Rahul was very angry because of she broke up. So he had a heated argument with his wife, where she stays quiet most of the time. But he got angry, and then they had this huge house where the stairs were up to the third floor, the same stairs going up to the third floor. So while talking, he just got mad and he had bad temper. So he pushed her, and he didn't think that she's going to land from third floor to the first floor, going because she was pregnant, so she couldn't have balance. So she fell down and she died right there on the spot, and they tried to take her to the hospital, but they couldn't save the baby either. And since Rahul pushed her and he tried to escape, but he was caught in the airport and then brought back in for justice. And this news shattered the parents, and the father immediately within 2 months died in a heart attack, and mother was alive for barely a year, and after that she passed away. So basically 3 people passed away in that home. After that, their house was abandoned, even though the house was huge and like palace, it had everything, but it was abandoned because nobody could live there or go near it. There was a lot of activities. People have seen a lot of activities there. It was just the most haunted house. Anyway, so one night at the pizza place, the phone rang. So the pizza guy picked up, and there was this woman calling for pizza. So this was a new delivery man, and he didn't know anything about it. And the pizza place delivery people change quite often. Like every month, they have new people because people keep leaving and they work on commission. When they don't have business, they just leave, go do some other work. Everyone needs to eat. So And then the pizza guy came, and call was around like 6 or 7 p.m. It wasn't that dark yet. So he came and he didn't see anybody outside the house, but he saw the house was big, huge. So he was looking forward to a big tip. So then he went and he rang the doorbell and said, "Hello, anybody home?" So he saw there was a note outside the door and it says that please open the door and put the pizza on the table. So he went to open the door, and as he went to see the pizza on the table, he saw this beautiful woman sitting at the table. So he was like, "Hello, ma'am, here's your pizza." So she didn't say anything. So then he said, "Would you pay me now? I have to leave because I have to fill many orders." He didn't say anything. So she said quite a few times. Then he came to her face, and then he seemed to him like she's like a doll. So he had to touch and feel, is it a doll? So as he touched and felt, it was all cold like ice and seemed like she was just sitting there, a dead person, all like ice, so beautiful and staring in the blank. So then he pushed and she fell off the chair, just a dead body. So he got very scared. He left the pizza and without taking money, there was nobody to give him the money. He ran out the place and he couldn't breathe. He ran to his car and drove until he reached to the pizza place. And then over there he went and he fainted at the pizza place. After 5 6 hours, when he was revived, his consciousness came, and then people asked and he told the whole story. And then the pizza place, there was one or two people who were working there a very long time, and they said, "Oh yeah, we heard it, there's some ghost activity there." And yeah, we heard about that place. So this was a true ghost story, and there was a house like that. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you with many more. Bye bye.